More music on trendybeats.com.
Happy New Year to my friends, fellow Nigerians. I wish everyone great year ahead. So, talking about 2023 general election, President Obasanjo have given his endorsement, and I think every Nigerian should also take a stand. There is no sitting on fence. Everybody should take a stand because this election is actually a case of fight between the poor and the few privileged rich. It's a struggle between the afflicted and the afflictors. Yes, such thing. It's a case of the fight between the oppressed and the oppressors. So everybody should take a stand. Now, I'm going to help you make that choice so that you know who you should endorse. Remember, we are first a Nigerian before our various political affiliations. And there's something that I've observed. Now, talking about this current administration, one of the problems they have in economy is their disinterest and hatred for one section of the country, the Igbo. Well, this is my thought, this is my opinion. Now, the Igbo man is a trader. They are business-oriented people, and judging from the executive appointment from central government, judging from some policies, I've come to realize that this administration have really shown hatred to people of the southeast. And that could be the reason why the economy is failing. Because the key players, the traders of the nation, you don't carry them along, then something will be missing. You see, in President Obasanjo's time, that man is so detribalized. God will bless him. The Igbos, the Hausa, the Yoruba, everybody is factored into the equation, and you see things moving. Even from the wrath of military regime, he couldn't affect his administration. He wasn't trading blame. He was able to bounce and just on a ascending. From that 1990 or 2000 thereabouts, Nigeria have seen a upward projectile in development because everybody was carried along. The Igbos, the Yorubas, the Hausas. Not what we have in this administration, that one section is being sidelined, and those happen to be the critical player in the economy. Now, I'm going to talk briefly concerning the three major or front runners: the Labour Party candidate, the APC, and the PDP candidate. Now, talking about the APC, you talk about Tinubu and Shettima. Now, this is my opinion. Tinubu hates Igbos. I've seen that in his body language and tenors. When they were doing consultation before the primary, you never see him go to talk to those delegates from those areas. Talking about Shettima, his running mate, you see the leaked audio call. The call he was calling to one Kule from West. You see how angry he was. He never hid his hatred for the Igbos. In fact, he vowed that this administration, they will make sure they frustrate traders which are dominated by the Igbos. He also confessed that Fashola frustrated Igbos in Lagos by not registering companies that are dominated by the Igbos. So you can see where the decline is coming from. What has been pushing down the economy? The people that are so skillful in trading, you are at loggerhead with them. I don't know their reason for hating these people, but this was what Shetima said. And if you add it up, if you join the line, you can see why our economy is crumbling. So we talk about their hatred for the traders, which are mainly the Igbos, even when they pretend to be doing some incentive, but we know deep down from their body language they hated the Igbos. Then today we have people like Obaseki have tried, has built 2 modular refineries in Edo State. We have a modular refinery in Imo State. We have in Delta. This administration refused to give them crude oil because they are part of the organized crime, P2B called subsidy. The subsidy is more important to them. The import of fuel is more important to them than the welfare of Nigerians. All the modular refineries, they are just dormant. They are ready for operation, but no crude for any of them to operate. This is APC government. We have seen Tinubu said one certain time that if they vote P2B, is going to open seaport in Rivers, open seaport in Calabar and Warri. He's scared of competition. They don't want this country to grow because they are the one benefiting from the status quo. No country can move by monopoly. You cannot just keep seaport in only Lagos State. Where container will arrive, it will take months, several months for people to clear their imports. It will take people will keep on paying for the delay of the container. Then when you talk about transit, because of the bad roads, that is how those goods they are going to get destroyed on the way. And somebody is against development. Today, you find out that the PDP, they are not much different from the APC. Buhari have ruled, by God's grace, is going to live after 8 years. Another Fulani man, Atiku, want to succeed him. That is the highest height of insensitivity. From a polarized nation like this, you want to succeed your clan or your kinsman. Where is equity? Where is balance? Where is sense of justice? You've heard Atiku say that a Northman does not need a candidate from Igbo or a Yoruba nation. I mean, from east or west or south. Atiku said that to his kinsmen in the north. So, why are we a nation? Why do you fight to keep the nation together when you don't need some regions? You've heard Atiku quarrel with Governor Otom over the killings in Benue. You see them taking side with Mighty Allah. You see their tenor and body language towards the killing, towards the lawlessness in the land. Are we going to talk about the deleted tweet in social media? You've heard about the corruption cases. You heard what Atiku, the Red Boss, said, person of President Olusegun Obasanjo. What he said about Atiku, the corruption. You heard about the corruption case in US. So, what other things do you need to know about Atiku? Okay, just now look at the character surrounding Atiku. People of cheap and weak characters. People that doesn't have shame, no integrity. They are the men. They are the men in Atiku's club or camp. Look at the running mate, Governor Ifeanyi. The people are singing for him. I was passing through Asabada. They were singing for him. Okowa shen shen shemo, Okowa shen shen shemo, Okowa shen shen shemo. They were singing that. So I need somebody to interpret that song. A honorable song for a sitting governor. So why will Nigeria not follow a man that has knowledge of how contemporary society works? Why will Nigeria not follow a man that has shown competence, capacity, and integrity in public office? Why should we not follow a man that has a large heart to love the north, the south, the west, east, everybody? Why should we not endorse a man that we know that can deliver, that has a soul, that has feeling, that can feel our pain, that can relate and share with the poor? Why should we not stand with Peter Obi and vote for Peter Obi, the man that have promised to bring the blue and maritime economy to Niger Delta, the man that have said is going to turn the vast land of North to a production hub? Why not follow the man that said that he will sell crude to the local refiners so that they will face away subsidy? Not what we have now, that NNPC refused to give crude to these modular refineries. Why not? Why should Nigeria hesitate to follow a man that has a realistic plan for every region in this country? The man with zero case or zero record of corruption. The man that has grace and skill of turning things around. Look at Labour Party just now. People argued about his glory and his record in Anambra. Some people have been bought over to talk rubbish about his achievement in Anambra. At least just now, he entered Labour Party. You saw the glory, the spark in Labour Party. Don't you wish Nigeria to experience such turnaround, such spark? I encourage every mother, every father, every youth, everyone to do the part of President Olusegun Obasanjo. Endorse and support Peter Obi. Vote for Peter Obi. Vote for Labour Party, so that Nigeria will experience turnaround and Africa will be great. Thank you, compatriots, and have a wonderful year.